Agriculture, or at least access to fresh fruit and vegetables, has been a human need for millennia. That certainly isn't a new phenomenon. However, industrialisation and high-density urban populations certainly is, and with it has come many challenges. Arguably, the most pressing is transparent and sustainable access to fresh, tasty greens right here in the heart of our cities. One very innovative group in Australia, aptly called Greenspace, is now reinventing both agricultural production and distribution within the central business districts. The fresh farm-to-table experience is now happening right here in the city, within moments of it being harvested, and thus with zero carbon miles for logistics. One certainly doesn't expect to be surrounded by growing green veg right here in the middle of the city. Can you firstly please tell us where we are and what made you even think of growing in a place like this?
So we're actually in the heart of the Melbourne CBD. We're right here on City Road, just in Southbank. And we decided we needed to bring farming back into the cityscape. So we've transformed this old BMW car retail ship into a large macro farm, as you can see here, growing produce for the local community.
Nick, we're clearly not in an open field with lots of sunlight and earth. So how do you grow? And also, how does it compare to the supermarket supply?
So the growing system's very different here. We are an indoor farm system. So that's all about food security. That means we can control the growing environment, which leads to really amazing things like we don't have issues with pests, we don't have to spray any of our produce, and it means that we're not affected by dramatic weather, which we're seeing a lot more nowadays. And in comparison to supermarkets, a big element that you see in supermarkets is they sell it as fresh. We sell living produce, which is a whole other level to what you can actually buy in the supermarket. The reason why we sell living is because it's a lot more nutrient dense, and it means that you have more control over what's going to happen to your produce once you take it home with you. It's not going to die in the fridge after a few days. It's going to keep growing until you're ready to harness it and eat it.
Greenspace's city farm makes for an impressive operation. The technology is fascinating and it's also clearly productive. But producing is just half of the solution. The other half is getting it out to the consumers and into their lunches. And that's where Greenspace has also innovated to ensure the end-to-end operation is running and viable.
So we are in the middle of the city, and in the city there's restaurants, hotels, corporate spaces, retail spaces that all need fresh produce. Because we're situated in the heart of the city, we can distribute locally around the community. So we wheel all the produce on foot. There's no cars, no trucks or anything like that. And we deliver direct to our customer. And we'll install all the plants into their micro farm, meaning that they're not putting this stuff into storage, they're not harvesting the produce. It stays living and growing until they're ready to use it. And these are corporate clients, these are retail clients, these are restaurants, these are hotels. We're really trying to access every part of the surrounding community and provide them with really delicious produce.
And so how does it stack up against the supermarket supply?
So as you saw, we've actually got zero carbon food delivery. I walk the produce here directly to the micro farm. The other benefits of our system is we use up to 95% less water than traditional farming, because we really want to preserve that precious resource in Australia. The final amazing benefit is our produce is up to 40% more nutrient dense than what you might buy on the supermarket shelf. You're getting that amazing wellness and nutrition from the produce.
As the modern world comes to grips with its challenges, innovative solutions such as this are really beginning to deliver. And if we're lucky, we'll find some more green space in every city.